Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to episode 7 of A-League to the UK. This is the Football Manager 21 save, starting off with the Newcastle Jets in Australia, in the Australian A-League, and seeing whether we can end up managing a side somewhere in the United Kingdom. Now, since episode 6, we've finished all our home and away games in the regular season, and we beat Western Sydney Wanderers. That was a home game. We came from behind with two very late goals to a new signing, Sumao, up front. He scored in the 87th and 92nd minute after Mitchell Duke gave the Wanderers a 68-minute lead. We then went down to Sydney FC, the reigning champions, and we drew 1-1. Bobo equalised for Sydney in the 66th minute after Stamatelopoulos gave us the lead in the 58th minute. And then in the final game, a home game for us, we beat Brisbane Roar 3-2. Brisbane Roar did score their second goal in the 91st minute. We were in control for most of that game. And Sumao, Valentino Yule, and once again Stamatelopoulos were the scorers for the Jets. So the league table finished like this, with the Newcastle Jets on top with 57 points, 14 points clear of second place Melbourne City. So it was a very good finish by the Jets. And not only were we crowned, as you can see, there's a C there. Champions, not really in Australia, that's not correct. We won the Premier's Plate. We're really called minor premiers, but I think coming first, we have qualified for the Asian Champions League as well. So that's another feather in our cap. But Melbourne City came second on 43. The Victory and Wellington Phoenix finished on 41, and Perth Glory and Sydney on 37, with the Wanderers just missing out on the top 6 by 2 points. And what has happened in the final series? Well, the elimination game saw Wellington beat Perth 1-0, and Sydney went down to Melbourne and came away with a 2-1 victory over Melbourne Victory, which was a little bit of a surprise. So in today's semi-finals, we have Newcastle Jets playing the Wellington Phoenix at home, and Melbourne City will entertain Sydney FC at home. And both these games are just sudden death. There's no second leg involved. There used to be many years ago, and it was all changed to sudden death. There's rumours that they might go back to two-legged affairs, but that's still to be really worked out. Some other funny things have happened which wouldn't normally happen in the game. Released players. Now, 3 players at the end of May: Nikolai Topostanley, Lewis Italiano, and Pat Langlios, all left because their contracts had expired on the 31st of May. Now, this wouldn't happen in the real world. They would have contracts right to the end of the season, or even the grand final. They wouldn't be on contracts that were ending before a final series. So we lost these 3 players. Nikolai Topostanley was one of our main defenders, as you can see, for most of the season, with 24 appearances, 2 goals, 3 player of the match, and an average rating of 7.03. So in one way, he probably will be missed. But also what happened, while we were in between videos, the Brazilian has come in. If I can just do all transfers, here we are, Bruno Uvini, now 30 years of age, a central defender. Now, this is the fellow who was basically signed by my director of football, and I gave it the green light. He's got some pretty good attributes there. He's been signed as a star player on $3,700 a week for 3 years. He's valued at $1.8 million. I've got a feeling he won't be seeing out 3 years at the Newcastle Jets. I think he's going to be sold sometime before the end of 3 years. The only thing that worries me about him is that his pace is 8. I don't think it's going to get any faster than 8, but I think he could be, hopefully, a key defender for us in the next season. And of course, we've got Nick Ansell coming in from Melbourne Victory next season, along with the youngster Aspro Potomitis from Perth Glory. And I think Nick Ansell will definitely partner this Brazilian in our backline. But today's game is Newcastle Jets playing the Wellington Phoenix, a semi-final. So let's go and play the Phoenix. Okay, the starting 11 for our semi-final against the Wellington Phoenix is as follows. Duncan in goal, O'Toole, Katrumbis, Bugard. Bugard's not really fit, but he's going to have to play. Hoffman along the back line, Kantarovski sitting behind Melling and Thurgate in midfield. Petratos out on the left and Miller, as usual, on the right, and Sumau will lead the line to begin with as our striker, and sitting on the bench will be the youngster Noah James, Bruno Uvini, our new signing, Jack Armson, Valentino Yule, Stephen Ugarkovic, Rami Nazarene and Stamatelopoulos. He'll be sitting on the bench to begin with. So that's our starting 11 for a match against the Phoenix. Let's submit it. Let's get to the dressing sheds. First up, we'll have a look at the team lineup, and once again, Phoenix looking pretty strong with Piscopo and Davila, Ball, Devlin, some very good players there, and Sotirio on the bench, and also Ben Old as well. So a formidable lineup by the Phoenix, and Jerry Payton. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Yes, we have been on a fairly good run going. This is going to be a pretty big match. I'll be bold and I'm going to say I expect nothing but a win from this match to keep our good run going. Well, one liked it. Tunnel interview. I think Jerry can handle that. Maybe not a full house for today's game, but quite a few more people at the Hunter Stadium. And as you can see, we've won the last two matches. So the pitch should be in very good condition as well, and it's the Jets that get the opening 45 underway, and this is O'Toole. Now Petratos to Melling, who, well, I guess that was a shot. Bit of a bold opening move by Melling. Probably not the wisest thing to do. But anyway, this is Kantarovski now. Now this is young Thurgate to Miller. Oh, Miller's done so well. Oh, here is an opening goal, and Petratos. Well, this is just what the Jets needed. First minute, and Miller causing a lot of mayhem in the Wellington defence. Thurgate with a beautiful ball to Miller, who just beat his man. The keeper just got, I think, a glove to it, and Petratos just knocks it into an empty net. Well, that's what I call a dream start, especially since it's a semi-final. I couldn't have asked for a better start, but it's only early days. I'm not counting all my chickens as yet. But it's good to see the front pair of Miller and Petratos doing so well. And so far, most players seem to be handling the match pretty well. This is Thurgate again. To Melling. And Kantarovski back to Melling. Sumau. Melling has gone out to Petratos again. Well, the keeper must have a touch of the nerves. That's Oliver Sale, but he got his body behind that shock from Petratos. Now Thurgate with the corner. That's headed away. As far as McGarry, who just clears it up to Shamiti. A little bit of a glitch with the old game, but anyway, that's cleared by Melling. We seem to get this occasionally, a little glitch with the match engine. Not too disastrous, but could do without it. But anyway, the opening quarter of an hour has gone pretty well for the home side. though it's a bit of a tight struggle out there. Not many shots on goal, and this is Shermetti again for the Jets. Now, sorry, for the Phoenix, I should say. McGarry puts it up to Hoffman. Simao, he's playing very deep for a striker. Now Thurgate up to Miller, but he lost out there. This is Piscopo now for the Phoenix. McGarry, De Vere. Now Devlin out to Piscopo again. Very patient passing game here by the Phoenix. And this is McGarry. He's got to try and get a cross in here where he can. And here it comes. But it's over everybody's heads, and this is Davila, the Mexican, back to Payne. Now Devlin. Keeping possession fairly well. Now this is a very good ball. Is he offside? I don't know. This might go to VAR. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he looked a bit offside, but anyway. Okay, lucky escape for the Jets. Let's have a look. Was he offside by much? Well, not by much at all. It was a good finish by Piscopo. I'll give him that. I think we'll call that a bit of encouragement to the boys, even though they're leading 1-0. And that didn't go down too well with some of the players. Maybe demand might have been a better call. But 6 shots to 1. We've certainly got the better XG. 4 corners to 1. And though Wellington have got the possession. And this is O'Toole. Now Petratos made a real mess of that. This is Davila for the Phoenix. And he's beaten his man. Not a very good cross, and Thurgate heads it up to Sumau. Well, he lost it straight away to Payne. Now right, Denton out to the Mexican Davila. Not a very good pass. But Wellington are keeping possession. This is Davila again. To right, Denton. De Vere. Been a bit of an old warhorse of De Vere. He's been in the game for many years with a number of clubs. Now this is Piscopo. He often looks very dangerous when he gets the ball. And he gets his cross in. Ball's looking for this, but his header is straight at Duncan and he takes it very easily. So we're coming up to 30 minutes. Still 1-0 to the Jets. Most of the boys still doing okay. Kantarovsky may be a little bit down on his match rating. But we'll demand a little bit more from the boys. And this is another throw for Wellington. And that's cleared by O'Toole, but straight down the field to Sporanovic, who's on a yellow. Once again, Wellington very patient with their build-up. And once again, a slight glitch with the match engine, but that's cleared by Thurgate. Now McGarry for Phoenix, and he puts it back to Oliver Sale. Now Davila. He's cutting infield. He might spread it out to the left, and he does, to Piscopo. Now Pisco bitten his man very well, and a good save by Duncan, but it's going to be a corner for the Phoenix. This is Davila with the corner. Oh, De Vere, well, he got his head to it, but ballooned it over the bar. I must admit, I find corners very difficult to defend, and I also find them very difficult to score from as well. Anyway, this has been headed away by Sporanovic, but Sumau will get to it first. Now, O'Toole. He's got no one really... Oh, okay, Melling's going to make a run. That's a bit of a surprise. Gets a good cross into Miller. Oh, Petratos with the... Well, that was a real easy goal, I must admit. I didn't think that was going to lead to a goal, although Melling did make a very good run, especially for him. I didn't expect him to do a run like this, and he gets a good cross in. And I think McGarry got his head to it, but it was Petratos who got the loose ball. And so I think Wellington will be pretty well pissed off with that second goal. But if we can keep it at 2-0 until half-time, it's been a very good 45 minutes for the home team. But another corner for the visitors. De Villa once again with the corner. And he's gone far. Oh, well, that was a good opportunity for Shermetti, but he put it into the side netting. 2 minutes of added time before half-time. And it's been a fairly even opening 45 minutes, although the Jets have got the 2 goals on the board, and they're certainly leading with XG and also corners, shots at goal, and average rating as well. So it's been a pretty good opening 45 minutes for the home team. And once again, point the finger, be assertive, and tell them to keep it up. That's what they've got to do for the next 45 minutes. And if they can do that, well, they've got a grand final. And if the Jets do qualify for the grand final, it will be played at the Jets' home ground, because that's how we do things in Australia. So they'll get a home grand final, but the game's not over yet. I wouldn't rule Wellington Phoenix out. They've got some very, very good players. Sumau's a little bit down on his game, but we'll give him another 10-15 minutes. We might bring Stamatelopoulos on, the youngster. Oh, Petratos nearly making it 3-0 from a set piece. Don't see too many goals scored from free kicks in Football Manager 21. Unfortunately, quite a few from corners, and 90% of the time against my side. But free kicks, no. But anyway, we're another free kick for the Jets, and Kantarovski just puts it very long. Now this is ball. He plays it up to Shermetti. He should have gone to his left, and he has now. Now this is Piscopo. Well, what a goal. Well, I'm not surprised that he scored a goal like that, because he is a very, very good player. And that's a very good first goal for the Wellington Phoenix, and the game's not over yet. The Phoenix is still in this match, but he struck that beautifully. I'm not quite sure what Duncan was doing. Seemed to be rooted to the spot there, but anyway, it was a very well struck goal. Okay, well, I think we'll make our first subs for the match, and I think we'll bring on young Stamatelopoulos for Sumau. We'll give the youngster a bit of a run, and he plays as poacher, of course. Hoffman. Oh dear, Hoffman. Okay, he's a little bit down, but I haven't got Galloway on the bench, which is a bit of a mistake by myself. But anyway, we'll also bring Ugarkovic on for Kantarovski, sitting behind our 2 midfielders. I think we'll call out a bit, demand more to the players, because that's a bit of a wake-up call that Wellington have hit back with a goal in the second half. And certainly Wellington are still controlling the game when it comes to possession. But I think it's a bit of an arm wrestle out there. Once again, highlights scarce as hen's teeth. Bugard's getting a little bit tied up out there, so I think we'll make another change, and I think we'll bring a new signing on. This is Bruno Uvini, the 30-year-old Brazilian. I think he can at least get some match time, and central defender defend. Petratos is doing so well out there on the left. I think we'll bring also young Jack Armson on for Thurgate. And Armson can play central midfielder attack. And I think that's it. We'll see how the boys go for maybe the remaining 15 odd minutes of the game. But certainly that second goal that Newcastle got was a very soft goal, I must admit. But anyway, this is Sale now with a goal kick. Now Sporanovic playing it out to Davila. He's featured a fair bit in this game. And he's lost out to Ugarkovic. Now Petratos playing it. This is good ball for Stamatolopoulos. He's got players coming into the box. Now Petratos tries his luck. Ooh, just over the bar. Once again, a slight glitch with the match engine. That's the hat trick for glitches in this game. Anyway, Hoffman plays it to Ugarkovic, and he plays it long to Stamatolopoulos. That is a beautiful goal by the youngster. He beat the offside trap, beat his man, and his finishing was just perfect past Oliver Sale. So 3-1, 84th minute. I've got a feeling that could be the ball game, if I can use an American baseball expression. But a beautiful finish that beat the keeper. So the youngster certainly having a very good season for the Jets. I don't think we'll see it a third time. Was there? No, he wasn't offside. Well and truly on. So that's at the moment looking as though it's going to be an excellent victory for the Newcastle Jets. Be interesting to see who meets us in the grand final. But I think we'll call out some praise to the boys. And we'll be a bit cheeky. We'll make maybe our final substitution. I think we'll bring on Valentino Yule, who can play an inverted winger. We'll just give him a couple of minutes right at the end. And I really didn't expect this, a 3-1 victory. I thought Wellington Phoenix would be a very, very difficult team to beat. So this might be the last bit of action. This is O'Toole, plays it long, looking for Yule. Wow, well, Yule just blasted that well and truly over the bar, but that's it. So a semi-final win for the Newcastle Jets. 3-1, and certainly the match stats, 18 shots to 8. Very good XG of 1.9. No clear-cut chances. Wellington had more possession, but 10 corners to 5. And an average rating of 6.93. So it was a very good performance by really most of the team. And certainly our front three did very well today. And we've got to be very, very happy with that win. And as I said, it'll be very interesting to see who won the other game, which I think is being played just after ours. So we'll just progress the game a little bit. As you can see, Newcastle Jets turn dominance into victory against Wellington Phoenix. And the Newcastle Jets are through to the grand final after a 3-1 victory at the Hunter Stadium. And yes, Bruno Uvini did make his debut for the Jets. Okay, well, press conference, we'll do it. We haven't done too many of these, I think, in the videos. You've managed to extend your impressive run of consecutive victories over Wellington Phoenix. How do you feel about that particular record? I guess I was pleased with the result, and it's always nice to keep these things going wherever possible. You have to be happy with that win, right? Well, of course. I think we did our job, looked impressive in doing so, and a good day at the office. Do you think Costa Petratos' early goal was important in determining the outcome of the match? Well, it was a great start, got to say that. How much did you enjoy Costa Petratos's performance? It was a very good team performance, but overall he did stand out. I'll say that. Matthew Miller has been in scintillating form this season, has 12 assists to his name. How important has his contribution been to your team? Well, he's been very good. In fact, he's been magnificent. He really has. Okay, end of the conference. It all went pretty punky-dory. So who do we play against in the grand final? Okay, so we've finally found out who our opponent's going to be in the grand final, and it's Sydney FC, which is a bit of surprise. Newcastle Jets will play Sydney FC in the A-League Final Series grand final at the Hunter Stadium, as I predicted. So that'll be on Sunday, the 27th of June. Sydney FC, of course, are the reigning champions, and they dispatched Melbourne City 3-1. Same scoreline as victory over the Wellington Phoenix, which is a bit of a surprise. I thought Melbourne City would have been the favourite to win that match. So it's Newcastle Jets and Sydney FC in the grand final. We'll come back for that game in our next video. I haven't got a good track record in grand finals in the A-League. Been there twice, lost twice as well by 3-0. Ouch. Anyway, maybe third time lucky. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. My name is Barry Foster, and I look forward to your company next time. Until then, bye-bye.